Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield.
It's time for Westside Pirate High School basketball. All the excitement of Pirate basketball is brought to you by West Motors, with Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, all available right here in Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value, the big city market with small town friendliness. Ralph's Construction, building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community here in Preston. Webb Funeral Homes, just off Highway 91 at the south end of the city of Preston. Island Bowl Grill inside Poppin' Pins Bowling Center. Come try the best Hawaiian food right here in Preston. By Naylor Insurance, for life, home, and auto insurance from Mutual of Enumclaw on State Street in Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Idaho Salvage, where you can turn your scrap metals into cash. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest on State Street in downtown Preston. Valley Implement. By S&T Electric. And by mylocalradio.com. Tonight's game is a presentation of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and is made possible through an agreement between Westside High School Athletics and Preston Broadcasting. It's presented for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without the express written consent of Preston Broadcasting, LLC is strictly prohibited.
Well, good evening, everybody. Richard Ward along with Judd Ward tonight. And we're back here at Preston High School as it's going to be a rematch again between the Malad Dragons and the Westside Pirates, as the winner is going to advance to in 5th District to a tournament, and the loser will actually have a play-in game. And Judd, we're expecting another good battle here between these two teams, and we're expecting a little better turnout from the Pirates than we saw last night. We talked a lot about what maybe what went on, and nobody really knows what went on other than the effort. And I thought maybe they were so prepared for the Bear Lake coming in that they got caught off guard with the Dragons winning that ball game and coming over here. So you never know what happened. I do anticipate watching warm-ups. I do anticipate a better effort game for the Pirates. But that being said, with the Dragons coming in, Dragons have got momentum. Dragons have won 2 big games by 2 points. We see Simpson's back on the floor, and he was the kid that didn't play last night. He was homesick, and he's the guy that's lit the Pirates up.
In the last past games we played him.
13 days ago he had 20 points, and the game we had mid-January he had 12. So you got to counteract that. Fonsbeck had the game of his life last night, so we're not maybe really anticipating that again. But you just never know what you're going to see from either team. At this point, they're very familiar with each other. They know what each other wants to do. We do see some different things on the bench from the Coach Brown. He's got some flashcards up, and he's got, some say post, some say a number, some say flash, some say price, and so that's something we've never seen before, and I don't know what that's going to mean. We're going to have to wait and see what that is. If he did put some changes in for this game, it's going to see how the kids are going to be able to react to it and see what they're going to do. So,
there's a thought on the cards. It might be the plays, because shouting out the other team might know what they are by this point and be able to predict what's going to happen.
Yeah, you just never know. So they got the scoreboard working tonight. That's going to help us. They got the numbers up. They can see the points, can see the fouls, and so we're going to get ready for the national anthem here, as I think you'll probably see both bands get together and play again.
They got to practice, so they might be a little better than last night.
Yeah, that might be the third time. So, folks, if you got friends and family that want to listen to this ball game and want to watch it, go to mylocalradio.com, find the sports tab, hit the sports tab, find West Side, click on West Side, and you'll have a link to be able to listen and watch this game live as it goes on here tonight at Preston High School. So you'll be able to text that out and get things happening. So as we get ready for the national anthem, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to be back to Preston High School after this timeout.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome to West Motor Ford. We love happy customers. With multiple financing options, it's easy to drive your new vehicle home. We offer a full line of new Fords and a constantly changing pre-owned vehicle inventory. Our service department is top-notch with technicians trained for everything from routine maintenance to major repairs. With a large selection of parts and accessories, including tires, we've got you covered. So come in and let us turn up your happy meter. Visit West Motor Ford in Preston today.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
All right, as we're back. Pretty good deal, Judd. They do together both bands, and they get the band director out in the middle of the floor, and he leads both sides. So we're going to go with the Pirates. Is going to be the visiting team here tonight, and they're not going to do anything different. You got to have the hearing up a little bit. But what we got to have different, Judd, is we got to have Nelson, Beckstead, and Brown wanting to attack the basketball. Shurtleff carried them. Freightman's got to be big inside and make a difference. If he's not ready to be inside and be tough and get those easy shots, it might be another long night for the Pirates.
Yeah.
You know,
if you can't get the shots, at least get some rebounds.
Get some rebounds, and don't let them get in your head, you know. So you got to have that. So Jason Fonsbeck, he's a kid that got the start last night, killed the Pirates. Howell, number 2, along with number 11, Larson, and number 14, Tripp, and number 5, Trevin Ward for the Dragons. So
tonight's officials are Doug Carlson, Craig Harding, and Darren Allman.
So we got some official, Greg Hardy, Doug Carlson, and Allman. Hardy's going to be the lead official. Now, let's see if Shurtleff can get in the air tonight and actually get the tip. He's going against Tripp.
They're pretty close, even last night.
It's going to be a loud night tonight, so I think there's more people here tonight than there was last night.
Yep.
At least from Malad. And Tripp's going to control it. Well, we're going to go defensive-wise. We're going to go to a man. Howell with the ball. Larson left side to Ward, underneath to Howell. He's going to try to do a 360 now to Ward. Trips, free throw line. Oh, come on, tip that ball away. Larson's trying to go baseline, and Howell pushes Shirtlift down. 5 seconds call, that's a double dribble.
You dribbled it already.
And Beckstead almost has a takeaway and knock it out of bounds. Good effort there by Brown.
It was Brown. Back to this, he double dribbled. And 5 seconds probably on that.
Maybe I'm a little loud on my ear, Dan. But that's they separate. They go inside to Fonsbeck, taken away by Frankman. And here's the first turnover. Beckstead, left side in the corner to Nelson. He's going baseline. He's going to run a floater up. And it goes over the top and a turnover. Didn't touch iron. He thought he was going to get the foul, and that's what he wanted. Cross-court pass to Ward. Ward in the corner. Ward driving down the lane. He's going to pull up, and we're going to have a reach-in foul on who?
It's going to be Isaac, it looks like.
Frankman's going to have his first. And that happened because he come all the way around, arcing around the key.
Yeah.
And we're going to have Ward to the free throw line. Up and good. The best thing you can do if you're going to drive baseline with Nelson, use the glass, make it your friend. And Ward hits them both. 2-0 lead by the Dragons. Quickly, we're to Brown to Nelson. Nelson's going to sit up, take the three. Bottom of the net. Now there's a good sign. The Pirates hit their first shot. Nelson, around the arc as a three.
It was a great shot too.
Here's Howell trying to go down
That's
the
a lock.
lane, and he traveled a turnover. And you got it. And a turnover. That's the defense we saw the first 2 games, but that's only the second series down the floor.
And I thought he did that last night, but we couldn't get the travel call.
Beckstead breaks the timeline. Look at this, they're in a little different zone. They're into a 1-2-2. Cross-court pass to Nelson. Up top to Beckstead. Now to Nelson. Nelson's in the corner. Back to Beckstead to Shirtlift. He's going to sit up and take it. He's off the iron, and rebound is to Howell. Off to Tripp. Tripp with the ball. Up top to Howell. Howell's working left side to Ward. Ward cutting through. Now to Larson. Larson looking, facing the basket. And they're going to hand off to Howell. Inside to Frankman. And
it away.
Fonsbeck. Frankman had the defense. And quick pass goes out of bounds. And here comes Simpson in.
He's probably still not feeling the best either.
And Howell's coming out. Man, I thought he was going to take Fonsbeck out. So Simpson, they're going to test him, see what he's got. Left side to Nelson, in the corner to Shirtlift. Back to Beckstead, up top to Nelson. One dribble inside to Frankman, triple team.
Foul.
And we're going to have a reach-in foul. It's going to be on Larson.
That was the right call. He came down, hit his arm. I agree with that.
And it's common foul. The Pirates will inbound it underneath their basket. 6:05. Pirates 3. Dragons 2. Just underway. Beckstead in the corner. Beckstead's going to drive it underneath. Gives it out to Nelson. He's going to take another three from the spot. Back-to-back threes for Connor. 6-2. Pirates are up on the Dragons. 5:50 to go. Simpson with the ball. Simpson's looking, and they're going to dig, and Larson. Larson's going to work down the lane. Off to Tripp. And it should have been a travel. That should have been double travel.
It's going that way.
And it's going to be out of bounds off of Simpson. Simpson hopped twice, and they didn't get it.
And Tripp hopped twice.
Yeah, Tripp. Ward's coming out. Howell back in quickly. They're going to go back to that 1-2-2 zone defense, it looks like. Left side to Nelson. Brown in the corner, back to Nelson, into Frankman, back to Brown in the corner. Brown's going to take the three, no good. Shirtlift high in the air, Beckstead down the lane, taken away by Howell. Off to Simpson. Simpson's trying to go underneath the basket, up no good, and rebound is Brown. Brown right side. looking to tack Beckstead in the corner. High post is Shirtliff coming across. Brown going down the lane, puts it up, no good. And a long rebound is going to be chased down. Good effort by Isaac Frankman.
It almost should have been a foul, I thought, for Brown when he went up, but
I thought Brown, thought he got hit. I thought he got hit, no call. And Brown's limping. And Hepworth's coming in. 5:52, 6-2. Pirates are up by 4 here in the first period. And Howell is going to take the ball. Look left side to Simpson. Fonsbeck. Now to Larson. Larson around the arc. Trying to go to Howell. Howell's double team. Now Tripp's going to take the 3. No good. Nelson high in the air and then loses it, but they're going to stay out of bounds off of the Dragons.
Went off at Fonsbeck's foot when it came down.
And look, they're calling 15.
I think they're plays.
I think they are because I don't think they could hear. Maybe that's what they said, Coach, we didn't know what you wanted us to do.
Oh, Isaac.
Isaac right down the lane.
Should have been a foul.
And a rebound. Howell off to Larson.
Oh, he picked up his dribble.
And Simpson's going baseline. He loses it in the corner to Tripp. Tripp at the free-throw line, puts it up, no good. Fonsbeck with the shot, up, no good. And a tip in. Tip in by Tripp. Last night they called goaltending on us on that.
Yeah.
6-4. And turnover, Shirtliff. And we're going to have Beckstead reach in a foul. Right there you see mentally not tough. And an unforced turnover is going to cause Beckstead to pick up his first personal.
Well, Shirtliff was giving it to Adam, and he didn't take it.
And they just let it dribble in front of him.
Yeah.
Howell is going to inbound it in front of us. And Shirtliff sometimes it gets this taken away. And Tripp, Larson. Back to Simpson. And Adam had to almost take away. Larson's going to go down the lane. Ward's in the ball game. And who's going to foul? 21 is going to have the foul. And they got the basket. Simpson got the basket. You can't overplay that because he's quick enough. So they tied at 6 at 3:50, at 3:35, and makes the old-fashioned three-point play.
Now I got to come down and score a basket.
Here's Nelson. Oh, thought about the 3. Back to Shirtliff. Right side to Beckstead. Now to Nelson.
That's been a foul, I thought.
Oh, yeah. Look at that foul.
There.
And Beckstead in the corner. Nelson up top's going to take the 3. And rebound tipped up. And Nelson's going to fight for it. Ward's going to be knocked over. And no call. And ball's loose. And it's going to be a jump ball call. And it's going to go to the Pirates. And the Pirates are going to get it as a turnover. They lucked out of that one. I don't know how that wasn't a foul on
when Ward went up to get the rebound.
Howell, and he got leveled. And here goes the 1-1-2-2 zone in the corner to Ward. Inside the Shirtliff triple team. Somebody's got to be open. Nobody's cutting. And Connor finally goes back door. They didn't see him. And we're going to have a holding on Howell. He's finally going to have his first. And I think you got to attack that.
Yep.
And Shirtliff's going to inbound it on the far sideline. Dragons are up by 1 at 7-6. Left side to Nelson. Beckstead up top. Hepworth driving up underneath, puts it up. Long rebound, not there, on the floor. And Larson comes up with it. Pirates going to go after the loose ball. Here's Ward for the Dragons up top to Howell. Howell going down the lane to Simpson. Now to Larson. Larson's driving in the corner, going off to Ward,
Foul.
shots up, no good. Rebound is going to be on Shirtliff. Pulls it down for the Pirates. And Beckstead driving down the lane, dishes the bar. Nelson gets up, he's fouled, and is going to go to the free throw. All right, it's going to be Dragons ball. And Simpson's going to go left side to Howe. Looking to Ward. Now to Tripp. Tripp cross court to Simpson. He's going to go around Beckstead. They cut him off. He tries it again. Up top to Tripp. In the corner to Howe. He's going to take a flat three. And Nelson with the rebound.
That's
And
a foul.
Twice. And rebound we got to give to Nelson. And takes the three. And he hits his third of the night.
That's his spot.
Will take it if he's feeling it. And here's Beckstead, jump the pass, not quite there, stops Simpson. They go back to Ward, back to Simpson, left side, free throw line extended. And Coach Gibbs wants a timeout. They cannot hear, and so he come all the way across. We have a 30-second timeout here in Preston. Pirates up by 4, 13-9. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome to West Motor Ford. We love happy customers. With multiple financing options, it's easy to drive your new vehicle home. We offer a full line of new Fords and a constantly changing pre-owned vehicle inventory. Our service department is top-notch with technicians trained for everything from routine maintenance to major repairs. With a large selection of parts and accessories, including tires, we've got you covered. So come in and let us turn up your happy meter. Visit West Motor Ford in Preston today.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, it's going to be Dragons using their first timeout of the night. And Judd thinks they're going to change their defense. Howe's trying to inbound it. They go off to Simpson. Simpson's trying to go down the lane. Beckstead rejects it. And Fonsbeck gets it, and then somebody fouls him. I think it's going to be Brown. Oh, they're going to say Brown. They're going to say Beckstead.
Yeah.
His second. That should have. He got it wrong.
I think so too.
They're not going to change it. They're trying to talk it. He missed the first free throw. Sorry. I was watching Brown. He hits the second one, though. 1 out of 2 for Fonsbeck. 13-10. Here's Nelson. Nelson pass inside to Frankman. Bad pass. Nelson gets it back, loses it. Turnover. Here comes Simpson. Simpson's going coast to coast, and we're going to have Hepworth reach from behind and fouling. And so Hepworth makes a crucial. That's both of his fouls have been on old-fashioned three-point plays on Simpson. Here comes the press, and we're going to have a foul
on Howell, I believe.
I think it is going to be Howell. Howell's going to have his second. Shirtliff got knocked to the floor, and I thought they wasn't going to call it. We're tied at 13 at 6:45. What are you pointing at?
Let's see who's open under the basket right here.
Oh. Hepworth with the ball. Hepworth being pushed into Frankman.
That's a kick.
Off to Simpson, and Hepworth comes up with it. Off to Shirtliff.
That was effort there.
Off to Brown. Brown to Nelson. Nelson's dribbling, and he's going to run it up. Got it! And one, right?
Yep. A charge.
This guy's calling the other way.
Yeah. How is it on Brown? He didn't even have the ball.
Maybe he pushed. Maybe that's why we don't agree with it. They're calling that foul on Brown. So maybe Brown pushed to make Nelson have room. And here we go. We're tied at 13, though. Howe with the ball. Howe picks it up in the corner. Beckstead with a takeaway. Beckstead crossing the timeline. Off left side to Brown. Brown thought about penetrating. Not there. Into Frankman. He's going to run a hookup. Up off the glass. No good. Frankman gets his rebound. And we're going to have a jump ball call. It's going to go to
No,
it's going to
go
go
here
to the Pirates. Boy, you can feel the tension.
Oh, yeah.
And what we're going to go to. Beckstead's looking to Frankman at the free throw line. Frankman's going to try to drive it, go back to Brown. Brown goes back to Beckstead. Beckstead left side to Brown.
Isaac.
Frankman was right.
That's a foul.
And they go to Shirtliff the other side, and Tripp rejects it. And I agree with you, Joe. That should have been a foul. Inside to Fronsbeck. Puts it up. Shot's no good. And 2 shots coming. Frankman's going to have his second. So we're going to send Fronsbeck back to the free throw line for 2 shots. And first one's good. Dragons retake the lead at 14-13. Frankman comes out, and Frankman worked hard, and I don't know how Hal didn't pick up his third down there. And Fronsbeck got them both. 15-13. To Brown, left side, in the corner to Nelson. Back to Brown, to Beckstead, to Shirtliff's going to turn and shoot. No good, and rebound on the floor again. And they're going to call a jump ball. Shirtliff hit the floor, and it will go with the Dragons. Simpson's going to take the point. Hal come out. Off to Tripp. Simpson's going to go off. Here's 33, which is Higley. The Tripp to Higley. Back to Ward, going down the lane, and Ward's going to get a charging call. Stood right where he went to.
Yep.
And just like he should have, foul's going to be on who? 5?
5.
So Ward's on Ward. Nice position by Ty. Got the turnover. And Beckstead crosses the timeline and stops it. Looks things over. Now he's coming left side. Shirtliff into Brown. Brown's going to go up and under. Got the roll. Got the basket. Finally, we got our fifth point of the quarter with 4:25 to go. Here's Ward up top. Man, if he gets that ball. And a turnover again on the Dragons. Hal's going to come back in. Higley's coming out. And Beckstead crosses the timeline again. Going to work right. Inside to Brown. Brown to Ward. Ward left side. Got it! Nice assist, Brown.
Great finish by Ty.
Here's Simpson. He's trying to go left. Taken away by Brown.
Oh.
And Dragons get it back off to Ward. He puts it up wildly. Rebound. Shirtliff. We got numbers. Let's go. to
Nope.
Nelson's going to take the long three. Not there. Rebound to Simpson. Simpson's the other way. Off to Ward. Ward's going to take a floater. No good. Rebound. Shirtlift. And we're going to have a push in the back by Hal. Hal's going to have his third. And we're going to go to the other end. It's going to be one-on-one time. So Shirtlift's going to go to the line to try to get in the book. He hasn't got a shot to fall yet tonight. Pirates lead at 17-15. One-on-one time. And hits the first. And second one's up. I'm watching Coach on the sideline. They're calling 5. Is that 50?
It's 50, so half-court press.
Half-court press. Here comes Ward, and Shirtlift for the takeaway. Off to Brown. Brown right side, up off the glass, and got it. And just like that again, we got another timeout by Coach Gibbs from the Malad Dragons at 3:21. The Pirates are 21. The Dragons 15. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence.
KACH.
So the Pirates turn the turnover into points on the half-court press. See if they can do it again. They're going to stay with it. Maybe almost go three-quarter court press. And Simpson's back in the ball game. Now they go to Larson, to Ward, to Tripp. Back to Ward, to Tripp. Tripp's looking. Tripp's trying to go around Nelson. Up top to Larson. Larson's going to go to his left between the circles and stops. And he picks it up. Nelson trying to go around Tripp. Tripp's going to take a long shot up and good. Nelson went for the steal, and it cost him 2. Here's Brown in the corner to Shirtlift. Going to take the 3. Bottom of the net for Shirtlift. Makes it 24-17. Pirates are up with 2:40 to go. Here's Larson with the 3, and he gets it right back.
Connor was getting held, I believe. There.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Nobody was on him, and you think Connor got held on his defense. Here's Brown. Brown's got to attack. Inside to Shirtlift. Bad pass. Back to Brown. Shirtlift flat foot. Brown flat footed. Three-pointer up and good. So back-to-back threes on 3 threes in a row. 2 on the Pirates, 1 on the Dragons. Here's Simpson down the lane. Rejected by Ward. Ball's loose. Brown goes after it. Good hustle. We will take that all night long. And Moser is going to check in. And Moser's going to come in. They inbound it to Larson. Larson to Ward for the Dragons. Ward trying to go baseline. I mean, that's a push off and a almost a takeaway. That should have been a hold. And they inbounded to Larson. Larson's trying to go to his left. Off to Tripp. Tripp still with the dribble. Trying to go down the lane. They let Moser go past him, puts it up, gets the roll. Back-to-back baskets for Tripp. 27-22. What do you see, Dan? Here comes a 3 by Shirtlift, up no good. And a rebound foul is going to be on Brown.
Oh, Tripp hurt himself, rolled his ankle.
Oh, did he? Oh, I got you. He says he's fine. So Brown's going to have his second foul. So Brown's going to come out, and Hepworth's going to come back in. And we're going to send Ward for the line for the Dragons. It's 1-and-1 time. Puts it up too strong, and rebound Moser. Shirtliff. Brackstead. No poster in. Shirtliff underneath. Not a great pass. Shirtliff's going to push it up too short. Gets his own ring, puts it up second time, and a foul's going to come on Larson, I believe. Larson's going to pick up his second. Shirtliff's going to go back to the line for 2 more free throws on an offensive rebound that he kept the ball alive. And Shirtliff hits the first. Here comes Noreen, and Beckstead is coming out. Noreen hasn't had a lot of varsity experience. They just don't want Beckstead to pick up his third foul with 1:12 to go. 29-22. Tripp's going to hit the three. Nobody's on him. You cannot leave him open. So that's miscommunication. Hepworth almost loses it. Now to Noreen. He's going to drive to the corner. The Shirtliff, he's going to take the three. Bottom of the net for Shirtliff. He answers their three. 32-25. Here comes Simpson. And here comes Hepworth reaching in. And Hepworth's going to have his third foul. You could see that was going to happen after he crossed midcourt. And it's going to be 1-and-1 time for Simpson. He's 100% from the free throw line so far in this half. And he hits the first one. And second one's up, good also. 32-27. Noreen is taking the dribble. Off to Nelson. Nelson to Hepworth. Going to hand off to Noreen. Noreen's going to go to the right. Picks up his dribble on the sideline to Hepworth. Hepworth around. Hepworth driving. Hepworth to Moser up off the glass. Got it. We'll take the points. Brown probably didn't want it that quick, but we'll take the points. And Hepworth has a takeaway. Ball's loose, and they're going to call what? Jump?
Timeout.
And timeout by Coach Moser. 9 seconds to go. Coach Moser will use his first 30. And so they're going to bring in Frankman and Beckstead and Brown, I believe, and try to get a shot here with 9 seconds to go. We're going to be back in 30 seconds.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
It's the end of a long day and your feet are tired, or are you running behind schedule? But you need milk and eggs. You don't want to have to walk clear to the back of the store to get a gallon of milk and a dozen eggs. I suspect we all can relate to both of those stories. The great news is that this problem has been solved by Stokes Market in Preston with a recently installed new cold case right near the front door. If you just need a gallon of milk or some eggs, you can find them right inside the front door. Visit Stokes Market today in Preston.
KACH.
Let's make sure we get the Pirates can do something with taking that timeout. You know, get a basket here, Judd. Might be quite big for you.
Yeah. Might can put on their press.
I'd break Shirtliff. They go to Shirtliff in the backcourt. Shirtliff quickly cross the timeline, quickly to the right, back to his left. Gonna bring Brack, pulls it up and shoots it, no good. Rebound to the Dragons. And they're gonna say, what'd you flop for? You didn't have to rush it that much. But here at halftime, it's Westside 34, the Dragons 27. So far, a better night for the Pirates. Here at halftime, they're not liking the way the officiating is getting called. So, but we'll see. We'll come back. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back to Preston High School after this timeout.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It starts with the action on the court, moves to the crowd, is described by the broadcasters and transmitted to you wherever you are. The energy, passion, and excitement will make you shout out loud even if no one else is around. Go ahead. It starts right here on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Saturday night, the Aggies head to New Mexico for the season finale. Pre-game shows at 7:30. They'll tip the game off at 8.
Utah State basketball on KACH.
Are you looking for a different kind of spot for lunch, dinner, or to do catering for your next event? Then try the Island Bowl Grill inside Poppin' Pins right here in Preston. At Island Bowl Grill, they have the best Hawaiian fare in the area. The combination of teriyaki and Korean influences can only be described in one way: mouth-watering. Offering 3 different catering options, Island Bowl Grill can host your next party in-house at Poppin' Pins Bowling Center. You can pick up for takeout, or they can come right to your house and prepare the food on site for your next party. What could be easier? Go to poppinpins.com for more information on Island Bowl Grill, or call 208-425-6128. Poppin' Pins Bowling Center, 411 South US Highway 91 in Preston. The Halftime Report is brought to you by Ralph's Construction. More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsize, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information, 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction, 435-232-1837.
KACH.
All right, as we come back here at halftime, and the Dragons cheerleaders entertain. Now the West Side Pirates are on the floor, but Judd, a lot better intensity game. Beckstead still hasn't got in the scoring book, but I can say he's done everything right. He hasn't really hurt us. I'd like to see him get in the book and make a difference. Still, you haven't got Frankman involved, but with Frankman being involved and you're up by 7 here at halftime, I think that's their biggest lead of the ball game, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it is. So far so good. Now Frankman has 2 fouls, Beckstead has 2 fouls, and Brown has 2 fouls. So foul trouble could come into play, but effort. What I see on the Pirates going after the loose ball, going after the, trying to get the steal, tipping it away, doing the things that they stood around and stood flat-footed last night.
Yeah.
They're not doing that here tonight, and it's glad to see that intensity back, here in the championship night. So I'd like to see it. We're going to take another timeout, and we'll be back to Preston High School after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Having your prescriptions refilled has never been easier. You can refill 24/7, set reminders, save medications, and access your account from the new My Community Pharmacy mobile app offered by Preston Drug. It's simple to use and it's simple to get. Log on to PrestonDrug.com and enter your mobile number. We'll send you the app. It's as simple as that. There are some things in life that have been made easier through technology. This is one of them. The app offered by Preston Drug is a quick and easy way to refill medications and promote a healthy lifestyle. Visit PrestonDrug.com.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-0810.
We're not your ordinary grocery store at Stokes Market and True Value in Preston. We see every customer as a friend and a neighbor. Stokes Market and True Value offers a clean, bright, and modern store with the freshest meats, produce, and bakery. In many ways, we're still old-fashioned. We still bake from scratch, and our bakery items are made in store. You'll never see meat with an ingredient list because our meats are all natural and cut in store. Stop in today. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State Street, Preston.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence.
KACH.
Well, as we come back here, Preston High School, Pirates leading here at halftime, 34-27 over the Dragons. And Judd, the winner is going to advance to next Thursday game, 115 in the state tournament. The second seeded team here from this district will play again on Saturday, and we don't know who that will be. It'll be a team from the 6th district, and that'll be determined. That's what we call a play-in game.
Isn't that game going on tonight to see who that will happen?
It could be. So we get 1.5 teams, and they get 1.5 or 2.5, and so we have to determine who that's going to be. So we're going to take a break here. We'll come back and look at the first half stats of tonight's ball game after this timeout.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information, 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction, 435-232-1837.
In the good old days, you did business with people.
All right, as we come back, the Pirates shot percentage-wise, they went 3 for 13 in the first quarter, shot 23%. The Dragons went 3 for 9 for 33%. And the Pirates went second quarter 8 for 15 at 54%. If you can stay in the high 40s and hold the Dragons under 30 or 35, you'll be all right. But the Dragons shot 45%, 5 for 11 in the fourth period. The Pirates outscored them 24-18 in the second, outscored them 10-9 in the first. And you have Tripp with 11 points. He had that last 3 with nobody on him. Nobody run at him, nobody did anything, but he's in double digits. Simpson, he's gotten 4 points from the free throw line for 8. And then you have Fonsbeck with 3, all from the free throw line. Larson with 3, and Ward with 2. Howell has not scored for the Dragons.
He's had a hard night.
Nelson's leading it for the Pirates with 3 threes, 2 for 2 from the free throw line with 10. And Shirtliff with 2 threes, 4 for 4 from the free throw line with 10 points. Brown with 1 3, 2 field goals for 7 points. Moser with 2, Frankman with 2, and Ward with 2 for the Pirates. Pirates lead it here 34-27. Here at halftime, we're going to get ready for the third period action after we take this timeout.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If it's time to sell your home, retail property, or land, make sure to hire the realtor that has your best interest in mind. This is Mike Hansen, broker at Cornerstone Real Estate. As a licensed real estate broker in Idaho and Utah, I have over 20 years of experience helping folks successfully sell property. I would like the opportunity to help you list and sell for the best price as quickly as possible. Call me today to schedule an appointment. Let's work together to make the sale of your property as simple and successful as possible. Mike Hansen, 801-510-1121.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
KACH.
Well, it's going to be the Pirates' ball, I believe, to start the second half. And Pirates are taking their time in the huddle. You know what? The student bodies are standing by each other, and they're actually kind of cheering with each other. Interesting.
The band was sitting together.
The band got together and played
Carolina, whatever it's called.
Carolina, and worked together on that at White Weavers at halftime. So both teams, I think, is going to start the original 5. And what are you shaking your head
Glad
at?
didn't. 30's in.
Oh, they bring in Simpson instead of Fonsbeck.
Yeah.
Frankman with the ball. Nelson across. Oh, that should have been a foul on Howe. Nelson's going to take it. Bottom of the net for Nelson. Took a nice 15-footer, 36-27. Here comes Simpson, working the right side to Howe. Howe's trying to go baseline. Howe's going to put it up off the glass and got it.
Great defense. Just ball went in.
He made it happen and got the room. Here's Beckstead. Beckstead looking. Oh, man, you had Frankman. They missed him. That pass has got it. You can't think about it, then it's too late.
Yeah.
Brown. Now to Frankman, high post. Frankman's one dribble, going to Nelson. Nelson's going to go down the lane, dishes the slip in the corner. Back to Nelson, back to Beckstead. Beckstead's going to drive, and off to Frankman. Frankman's going to go up and under, puts it too short. Second effort, up and good by Frankman. 38-29, Pirates are up on the Dragons. 6:50 just underway here in the third period. Simpson's going to pick up his dribble. Oh, Beckstead had a takeaway. And they're going to go down. Nelson, great job by Nelson. Went high in the air with both hands and tipped the ball away. There's the first turnover of the second half. And here's Beckstead down the lane, right side up off the glass, and gets it to drop. Makes it 40-29. Pirates are up on the Dragons. And we're going to have Ward takes the point. He's going to drive right to the hole, puts it up off the glass and got it. Weak side defense needs to come across.
Yeah, it needs the help.
Brown with the ball. Back between the circles to Beckstead. 9-point lead. Here comes Brown, right side to Beckstead. He's going to take the 3. Not good. Frankman with the offensive rebound goes to Brown. Brown's going to go baseline, pulls it back out. In the corner to Shirtliff. He's going to quickly take it, and he's going to miss it. Frankman with it. Frankman swatted. No call. Here's Beckstead. Back to Shirtliff. He's going to take another 3. Too short. Frankman again. Bounces it. And they're going to say what?
You're out of bounds somewhere.
Man, I thought Frankman had it again.
He's working.
He is working hard. They're saying we got to have weak side help defense. Simpson's going to take the point. Left side to Tripp. Tripp's going to have it taken away by Frankman. He's taking the point. Frankman's going to run a floater up off the glass wildly, and Brown comes out and gets it. Brown's going to go to Beckstead. Beckstead driving back to Brown. Brown thought about the 3. Down the free throw line, puts it up short, and Frankman's going to pull it down. Brown is going to try to go out to Beckstead. Now Beckstead's going to have it taken away by Howe. Howe's going to go left side up off the glass.
Missed it.
And Beckstead rebounds it. Brown down the lane, pulls it around. Nelson's going to take it straight on. Bottom of the net. Nelson just hit his third 3 of the night. Makes it 43-31. Biggest lead of the ball game is now 12 by the Pirates. Simpson trying to go baseline, up underneath. Howell in the corner. Dribble, and we're going to have a reach-in foul on Shirtliff. And Shirtliff's going to pick up his first. And it's going to be a common foul. It's going to be inbounded underneath the basket of the Dragons. And Howell's going to inbound it to Larson. And Larson, did you see that push off?
Yeah.
Larson wiped Brown away. That should have been a foul on Larson and not there. Here's Nelson for another three. Frankman, fighting for it and just didn't quite pull it in. And it will go to the Dragons. Not the best shot by Connor.
No.
10-point lead, 43-33. And Ward's going to come in for Larson. We need to get Howell to pick up his fourth.
Yeah. He should have had it earlier, but they didn't call it.
And here is Simpson. He traveled. Tripp, looking, go off to Howell. Howell's going to take a shot up, no good. And long rebound is going to be out of bounds off of the Dragons. It will go to the Pirates.
It's going to be a half-court press.
Beckstead's going to take the point. Shirtliff across the timeline, in Nelson in the corner. Nelson trying to go baseline. And man, he's going to run a floater, no good. Frankman not able to pull it down, and Nelson's going to get a push in. Nelson's got to stop shooting when he's off balance. And then he went for the rebound and just continued to push. And a turnover is going to go on the Pirates. And Brown's going to come out. Hepworth's going to come in. And the Pirates are going to go to a 50 here. No, they're going to back away. And Isaac has a takeaway. Isaac deep in the corner. Holds it up. Now Brown to Hepworth. Hepworth left side, up and good. Nice assist by Ryan Beckstead for the Pirates. Here's Simpson. Taken away by Hepworth. Hepworth going left side. Hepworth putting it up off the glass, too strong. Long rebound to Shirtliff, though. Shirtliff pulls it up. Beckstead comes back and gets it. Pirates are back up by 12, 45-33. And Beckstead's going to work the right side. Not there. Beckstead's going to go back between the circles. Beckstead's going to go right set to Hepworth. Now to Shirtliff. Now to Beckstead. Frankman's posting up, didn't even look at him. Nelson coming up top. Nelson's going to go right side. He's going to stop, drops, shoots. No good. Rebound Howell. Howell. Off to Tripp in the corner to Ward. Ward trying to go baseline, and Hepworth. Shirtliff knocks it away. They thought maybe Ward kicked it out of bounds for the Dragons, but they're going to stay with the Dragons. .236 to go. Pirates are up by 12. Inside to Fonspec. Guarded by Frankman. To Ward. To Howell. Howell's trying to go down the lane.
Walk.
That is a walk. And Tripp's going to take the three. How do they not see that? And Beckstead breaks the timeline. How do they not see him drag his feet? And I think Beckstead's working to look at Frankman and throws it away to Howell. And Frankman's trying to steal it from Howell. Turnover on the Pirates, and Tripp comes up with it. Off to the corner to Ward. He's going to take the three. No good. Frankman with the rebound. So 45-36. 9-point lead for the Pirates. Beckstead to Frankman. Hands it off to Hepworth. Oh, Hepworth. Lazy pass on Adam Hepworth. And he fouls again on the layup. That's the third time he's done that on a turnover, and he fouls. And Hepworth's going to come out. That won't hurt us. Hepworth just fouled. He throws the ball away and then goes down and fouls on a layup.
Well, Ward could he read that so long and was ready for that ball to come to him.
And Ward misses the free throw shot. Another one coming.
What happened? Saying 2 shots again. Connor did something to distract him or something.
No, it's a 2-shot foul.
Oh, okay. Late, so he's shooting again.
So did Connor clap his hands?
He put his hands up. He didn't clap.
Okay, so they're going to say he's going to reshoot. And he hits. Costly. Costly mistake. So the third shot's coming. The first one missed, but they're going to let him reshoot. He hit it. Here comes this third one for the second one. He hits them both now. Cuts the lead to 45-38. Brown to Beckstead. Back to Brown. Brown driving, going in the corner to Shirtliff. Shirtliff's going to drive, and we're going to have a foul. And he got hit in the face. I don't know how Greg Hardy can't see that. And so they're going to bring Moser in. Wow, that could be costly. I think he's got a bloody lip, don't he?
Yeah, I got.
So a big minute 19 to go. They're going to inbound it to Tripp. And now to Howell. Howell's going to look to go right. Off to Fonsbeck. Now to Higley. Now to Howell. Howell's going to go down the lane. Off to Ward. Ward. Back to Howell. Now to Fonsbeck. Now to Higley. In the corner to Ward. Howell's going to come get it. Takes the three. No good. Rebound Nelson. And they're going to swat at him. Here comes Beckstead with it. And Beckstead's going to run to the floor. Holy cow. Beckstead got leveled to the floor. And no call.
The ref said Ryan backed into him, and that's why he didn't call it right there. I just read his lips.
And then they're going to get Nelson with a reach-in foul. I'll take that foul on Connor because that stopped a fast break point. I think Bryler Shirtliff had a mouthpiece in. Look at the fouls.
That's us.
I know, 4-0. They're saying Malad has not. And Malad's going to inbound it here in front of us. To Ward. That should be taken away by Beckstead. It is. Beckstead right side up and off the glass. No good, and he's going to be fouled. Just could not get it to roll in. Taken away on the inbound pass by Beckstead. And so that's going to be the third foul on Ward for Malad. And Beckstead's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. And first one's up and good. Makes it 46-38. Pirates are up on the Dragons. Another one coming for Beckstead and misses it. Long rebound. Shirtliff going after it. And they inbounded to Fonsbeck. And Shirtliff's going to have a takeaway. I don't know who tipped it. Was it Shirtliff that tipped it? Then they come out with it.
Yep.
So the Pirates get another takeaway. And we're going to go for the last second shot here. 46-38, 10 seconds to go. Beckstead's going to go left side to Brown. Hands it to Brown, now to Nelson. And Nelson's going to be fouled by Howell. Howell's going to get his
fourth.
Howell's going to have his fourth. So Frankman's going to come in. And Are we good? And they're going to go to Nelson. Nelson's going to turn, drop, and to Brown's going to fake the three and hit it at the buzzer. He faked the pass, took the three, I should say. And so Brown ends the quarter with a big three. Makes it 49 for the Pirates. 38 for the Dragons of Malad. One more quarter to go. We'll be back after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
We are Dairy West. That means we are milk people, family people, animal people, people people. We are environment-loving people, giving back people, job-creating people, and glass all the way full people. As your local dairy producers, we are more than farmers. We are Dairy West.
The fourth quarter of tonight's game is brought to you by Webb Funeral Home.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
KACH. KACH.
All right, Simpson off to Tripp, off to Larson. Larson picks it up, trying to go, pick it up, he's in trouble. And they go off to Simpson, back to him. Back to Higley, off to Tripp. Simpson's got it. Simpson's going around the arc. Simpson's in trouble, and we're going to have Higley come and saves him. Around the arc they go. He's going to go down the lane, runs it way up high, and they're going to get a foul from the guy out here that can't even see it.
I know.
They're going to say Frankman got him. They're going to put Higley to the line for two. I think that's on. That's on Frankman.
Yeah.
His third, right?
That's what the board says up there.
And Higley to the line, misses the first. Higley. And another one's up and got one out of two. Here comes the press. Brown breaks the timeline, back to Beckstead. Oh, had Frankman. Shirtlift other side. Brown thought about the three. Down the arc he goes, going to run it to Shirtlift. In the corner, pulls it back to Beckstead. Doug thought I'm way out of position. Finally gets back where he needs to go. Off to Brown, driving baseline up off the glass short. Frankman puts it up, no good. And I thought he was fouled, so did the coaching staff. I don't think they get that call. Here's Simpson trying to go down the lane. Up and under, now to Tripp. Up top to Richardson. And here comes a three-point shot by Tripp, a rebound by Richardson. Ball's on the floor to Tripp. Puts it up over Nelson, no good. Frankman with the rebound. And Frankman pulls it out to Brown. Brown, right, left side, back to Beckstead. Thought about the three, looks to Nelson, right side. Back to Beckstead. Middle of the floor is wide open.
Somebody needs a flash, and then the other post will be open.
Yeah. Beckstead's going to work left side. Don't tell me we're going to try to run some time. And we got an instantly foul. It's going to be on 33 Higley. And it's the 13th foul on the Dragons. 6:09 to go. 10-point lead for the Pirates. 49-39. And Beckstead's going to come clear to the right side, going right around the horn. And looking. He's in trouble. Go inside to Frankman, and Frankman goes right back to Beckstead. They're going to tie it up. And they're going to say jump ball. It's going to stay with the Pirates. That Beckstead got in trouble. He picked up his dribble.
No one came to him.
Yeah. And so, and what are we going to do? They thought they was to the sideline. They're making him go to the baseline. So the Pirates are going to go to a box formation to inbound it. Up top to Frankman at the free throw line. Goes right around the horn, jumps into Tripp. Should have been an and one, but Frankman got it. Here comes Howe. Up top to Tripp. Tripp's working right side. Free throw line extended. Up to Simpson, and now to Howe. Frankman's going to get it. Frankman's going to go after it in the corner, and whoa. Frankman, I mean, his hustle tonight is unbelievable. And Frankman went after it, and he says, I'm all right.
I mean, he hit the ball hard.
I mean, that's how far he went after it. If everybody would hassle as hard as Frankman tonight, 51-39 though. Pirates are back up by 12. That's been their biggest lead of the night. Tripp with the ball. Here comes Howe. Howe's going to go down the lane in the corner to Ward's going to take the three. Up and no good. Nelson with the rebound. One dribble off to Beckstead. The Pirates are doing a tremendous job rebounding tonight over the Dragons. And Beckstead's going to work left back towards his right. And going to go to Nelson. Nelson's going to be in trouble. Travel, turns it over. He traveled.
He did.
He did travel.
He did.
He's saying I didn't do it, but he did. Nelson's got to be tougher than that at this point of the season. And Howe's going to go to the right side. Up top to Tripp. Tripp's going to go down the lane and runs it up off the glass. No good. Tips it up. No good. Frankman rebound. Hands it to Beckstead. Somebody tipped it that I didn't see. Here's Brown. Top of the key to Beckstead. 4:28. Hands it off to Brown. Now to Nelson. In the corner to Shirtlift. Brown's wide open underneath. And runs the floater up and not there. It's going to be fouled. And going to go to the free throw line for two shots. Foul's going to be on 11, Larson. And Blaze is going back to the free throw line. First time tonight, I should say. Hits the first one. Another one coming, makes that lead 13, so that's going to be the biggest lead of the ball game for the Pirates at 4:20 mark. And got them both. Howe's going to take the point. Howe's working right. He's going to want to drive. Now to Tripp. Tripp's going to go down, try to go down the lane. Now Ward's going to go down the lane, and Ward's going to get an easy two. Step out another foot, you'd have a charge.
Yeah, that's what the ref was saying to Isaac.
Beckstead working left side. Beckstead's on the floor, and we're going to have a timeout.
I just lost his footing there.
Yeah. So they're going to say what? Coach Brown calls for a timeout.
He's calling it, but they're saying.
And it's going to be a turnover to the Dragons.
Tripped over to the line.
Tripped over the line with that big foot on it.
Yeah.
And Howe. Again, they're spreading the floor. They got to have the middle open. Howe looking to Larson. Larson's going to go down the lane, not there. Looking to Howe in the corner to Richardson. Richardson's around the arc, pulls it out. Howe's going to come and get it. Howe's going to be pressured there by Brown. Oh, that should have been a foul. They leveled Brown and no call. Howe hits the shot. 3:17. 53-43. Beckstead. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Brown with 3:09 to go. 10-point ball game. Pirates are up by 10. We're going to be back. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back after this.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
KACH. KACH.
All right, as we come back, both teams are using every bit of that timeout they can. And Coach Brown talking to his team, you got to take care of it. You can't have these turnovers. You're up by 10 at 3:09 to go, and as soon as you slow it down, it's dangerous. You know, if you slow down, make good passes, and then get the layup like we did with Brown, well, not quite the layup.
Got the foul shots, though.
And but got the foul shots if you get the open spot. If you didn't run it up around the top and turn it over, that's not good. So Shirtlift's going to inbound it. Backcourt to Beckstead. Beckstead's going to walk it across the timeline. Beckstead's going to hand off to Brown. Brown's going to drive down the lane, runs it off the glass, has it rejected. Shirtlift got the rebound. Should have been an and one, but not again. And got the offensive rebound and then got the shot and hit the floor. 55-43. Here's Tripp. Tripp's going to go down the lane, shakes the shot high, falls in. Wow, high bounce by Tripp. That's his first points of the second half, and another quick timeout by the Dragons coach. It's a 10-point ball game at 45-55, and we got a full timeout. We're going to be back again.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
Welcome to West Motor Ford. We love happy customers. With multiple financing options, it's easy to drive your new vehicle home. We offer a full line of new Fords and a constantly changing pre-owned vehicle inventory. Our service department is top-notch with technicians trained for everything from routine maintenance to major repairs. With a large selection of parts and accessories, including tires, we've got you covered. So come in and let us turn up your happy meter. Visit West Motor Ford in Preston today.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock. Stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
The Dragons call that timeout and going to maybe try to put on a full court press and get somebody loose. Beckstead, I think, can run the baseline.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
And so there's 3 against 4, and they're going to inbound to the Nelson to Brown. Brown's going to be fouled instantly by Larson, so they're going to go to the fouling game at 2:33 to go. That's only the 15th foul, and it's going to be Larson's 4th. So we're going to send in Richardson. And we're going to send in Higley. Hal's going to come out because they want to go offense, defense. So as soon as they inbound it, they're going to go to the fouling game. So They inbound it to Beckstead, and Beckstead's fouled instantly by Tripp. 16 fouls, so they'll go right back to the same spot. Second foul on Tripp for the Dragons. Next foul will be a shooting foul. So Frankman, I'd inbound it to Frankman. I inbound it to Beckstead and Brown. They inbounded to Shirtliff. Now they're not going to foul. They're going to let Shirtliff go and cross timeline. He loses his feet. He trips a lot. I don't know what it is. And Coach Brown had to use a timeout.
He leans so much.
Is that what it is? He leans and gets off balance. We got a full timeout. 2:26, 10-point ball game. Pirates are up by 10. We'll be back after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If it's time to sell your home, retail property, or land, make sure to hire the realtor that has your best interest in mind. This is Mike Hansen, broker at Cornerstone Real Estate. As a licensed real estate broker in Idaho and Utah, I have over 20 years of experience helping folks successfully sell property. I would like the opportunity to help you list and sell for the best price as quickly as possible. Call me today to schedule an appointment. Let's work together to make the sale of your property as simple and successful as possible. Mike Hansen, 801-510-1121.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
KACH. KACH. My local KAC.
All right, Pirates are going to inbound it right here in front of us. And Dragons are trying to get that still. They go to Beckstead. Beckstead's going to go across the timeline. Hands it to Brown. Brown's around the arc, pulls it out between the circles. And Brown's going to thought about driving down the lane, goes off to Beckstead. Beckstead's willing to run some time, hands it back to Beckstead. They're going to double team him. Brown underneath to Nelson. Nelson's got a layup. Got it. We'll take that shot. Nelson, Frankman and Brown hit the floor. Did you see that? I don't know what that was.
They hit each other.
Is that what it was? And ball's loose. Hal comes up with it. And 2 shots coming. And they're going to get who?
Ryan
Beckstead. Ryan Beckstead with his 3rd foul.
He jumped. That was his problem.
Is that what happens? Hal to the free throw line. He hasn't been there tonight. It's 1-and-1 time. Nope, it's going to be 2 shots for him. They're going to say in the shooting, hits the first one. Can cut it back to a 10-point lead for the Pirates. Right now it's 11 at 57-46. Second one's up and misses the second one. Frankman with the rebound off to Shirtliff. Shirtliff splits the defender. That's what gets him in trouble. Hands it to Beckstead. Beckstead in the corner to Brown. Brown's going to drive, and we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on. Shot went in, but they're going to say no good. Foul's going to be on Richardson. Richardson played a lot of minutes last night. Had 5 points with the sick kids, and then just picked up his first foul there. Now, Braves to the line for 1-and-1. First one's up, got it. One more coming. He earned the right for the second one. 58-46, 1:39 to go here in the 4th period. Second one's up and misses the second one. Rebound Dragons. Off to Hal. Hal's being chased. Off to Simpson's going to take the 3 short and rebound to Beckstead. Beckstead's fouled by Simpson. And Simpson's going to pick up his second, according to my book. And Beckstead's going to go to the free throw line for 1-and-1 time still. 18th foul. And Beckstead takes his time. Puts it up, got it. Hepworth's coming in for Shurtleff.
Give him a break.
59-46. He can push it out to a 14-point lead, and he does with the main free throw. Biggest lead of the ball game right here, and Hepworth gets a hand, and Howell's going to tip it out of bounds and be an unforced turnover. Hepworth was pestering them.
Yep.
So Shurtleff's going to come in, Hepworth's going to come out. So offense, defense right there. And they're going to say, you got to back up, give him room. 124, Pirates are up by 14. Look at them holding. They're going to inbound it to Beckstead. Beckstead's being harassed. Off to Brown. Brown driving, pulls it back out, hands it to Beckstead. Beckstead's going to go around Simpson. And they're going to go to Nelson, and Nelson's going to be fouled by Simpson. Simpson's going to have his third. And so here comes Shurtleff out, Hepworth back in. Connor Nelson to the line for 1-and-1. 1:10, Pirates are up by 14 to go here in the fourth. And Nelson hits the first. Earns the right for the second one. And got them both. Tripp crossing the timeline. Picks it up, off to Simpson to Howell. Howell's thought about it, steps in, takes it, drills it. And we got a timeout by the Dragons with 1:01 to go. It pulls the Dragons within 13, so here comes Shurtleff back in. We got a full timeout again. We're going to take another break. We'll be back after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
We are Dairy West. That means we are milk people, family people, animal people, people people. We are environment-loving people, giving back people, job-creating people, and glass all the way full people. As your local dairy producers, we are more than farmers. We are Dairy West.
The fourth quarter of tonight's game is brought to you by Webb Funeral Home.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
KACH. KACH.
All right, Pirates are going to inbound it. Nelson trying to get it to Brown. Beckstead holds it, wait for the defenders, and lets them go around him, and he goes across midcourt to Shurtleff. Shurtleff's going to have it almost taken away off to Beckstead. And Beckstead's going to be fouled by Ward of the Dragons. Sorry, Dan. I got watching. And Beckstead's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. And Beckstead pushes the first one up and misses. Hepworth's going to come in for Shurtleff. And second one's up and got the second one. 63-49. Howell in the corner, back up top to Larson's going to take the three. Nelson's fighting for it. The ball's loose off to Frankman, and Frankman gets it off to Beckstead. And Larson's going to foul. Beckstead's going to go back to the line for 2 more free throws, and Larson's going to foul out with 5. He's going to foul out with 3 points in the half and 5 the second half. Foul out with a total of 8 for the game with 36.9 seconds. And Fonsbeck's going to come back in. For the Pirates, Frankman's going to come out. Frankman worked so hard tonight. Ward's going to come in. And Brown's going to come out. So we're going to say those guys are down. Brown had 7 points at half. 3, 5, 6. He's going to end up with 13. Frankman's only going to end up with 6 tonight. But you know what? If you end up with 6 and have the night that Frankman had with the hustle play, that is tremendous. So both teams just run all kinds of players in. And Beckstead to the free throw line and hits his second free throw, right?
Yep.
Makes it 65-49. And we're going to have Higley looking at Richardson. Back to Higley. Higley down the lane. We're going to run a foul. It's going to be on Henderson.
It's down, he's saying.
With 26 seconds to go. Henderson's going to have his first personal. At this point, let him go to the basket.
Yep.
So 1-on-1 time coming for Higley. Puts it up, and man, it rolls in. Another one coming. Pirates are going to advance, Judd. Thursday, 1:15 game. State tournament, Capitol High School, right?
Yep.
And Higley hits them both. Noreen's going to break the timeline. And we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on the Dragons, number 12. They don't even have a 12 on the roster. And Noreen to the free throw line, hits it. One more coming. 66-51, 21 ticks to go. And Noreen hits them both. Higley crosses the timeline to 12. He's trying to go baseline. He's going to take a flat shot. Rebound Ward. Ward throws a bad pass to Noreen. And here comes a three-point shot. Rejected by Noreen. There's your ball game. Pirates are going to win it here at 67-51 over the Malad Dragons. We're going to quickly take a timeout, and we'll come back and wrap things up as they're going to give presentation and trophies out. We'll be back to Preston High School after this.
Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors with Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, all available right here in Preston. By Franklin County Medical Center with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. By Stokes Market True Value, the big city market with small town friendliness. By Rouse Construction, building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community in Preston. By Webb Funeral Home, just off Highway 91 at the south end of the city of Preston. By Island Bowl Grill inside Poppin' Pins Bowling Center. Come try the best Hawaiian food right here in the city of Preston. By Naylor Insurance, for life, home, and auto insurance from Mutual of Enumclaw on State Street in Preston. By Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. By Idaho Salvage, where you can turn your scrap metal into cash. By Preston Auto Parts CarQuest on State Street in downtown Preston. By Valley Implement, S&T Electric, and by MyLocalRadio.com. Now stay tuned for the postgame show coming right up.
It starts with the action on the court, moves to the crowd, is described by the broadcasters and transmitted to you wherever you are. The energy, passion, and excitement will make you shout out loud even if no one else is around. Go ahead. It starts right here on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Saturday night, the Aggies head to New Mexico for the season finale. Pre-game shows at 7:30. They'll tip the game off at 8.
Utah State basketball on KACH.
When it comes to major surgery, think small. Small town, that is. At Franklin County Medical Center, the surgical capabilities are anything but small. Partnered with the top surgeons and specialists in the region to provide advanced care to those living in southeastern Idaho. Whether it's cataract surgery, women's surgery, gallbladder removal, trauma, even a full hip or knee replacement, they have you covered. And now they're among the few hospitals in southeastern Idaho able to remove kidney stones. See just how big the surgical capabilities really are. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence.
In the good old days, you did business with people who treated you well, had a firm handshake, and looked you in the eye. At West Motor here in Preston and Logan, that's the way we did it. Since then, we've grown and added technology, but we didn't leave the good stuff out. We still offer a free car wash when you're in for service. We offer quality Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles. We look you in the eye when we give you our no-charge lifetime powertrain warranty, and we finish every deal with a firm handshake. The good old days were good, and these days are good too. We know we've been here all along. Visit West Motor today.
WestMotorCompany.com. Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield.
This is the Westside Pirate postgame show. Coming up, we'll review the just completed game and have a look at the stats from the game. Now, once again, here's the voice of the Pirates, Richard Ward.
Well, thanks, Dan. Appreciate you being here tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the video broadcast, and Pirates win it here as the Dragons are introducing, coaching staff of the Dragons are introducing the Dragons team, handing in the second place medals. Never a good feeling, but look, Dragons still have another game, and there's a good chance you're going to have two teams from the 5th District in the state tournaments, but Tripp led it for the night. The only guy in double digits with 13. He had 11 of the 13 points. Only 2 points in the fourth quarter. Then you had Hal with 8, Ward with 8.
I've been calling you Preston all night. Sorry about that.
And Larson with 8. Fonsbeck with 3. Simpson with 8. And so they're talking. They're saying that game's play is going to be American Falls, 1 o'clock. So Higley with 3 wraps it up for the Dragons. Connor Nelson leads it tonight. What a game for Connor as he come out and lit it up. He had 4 threes as they're introducing the Westside Pirates, so they're going to be back-to-back district champions as the seniors come out and accept that trophy. Connor had 20 points for the Pirates, 3 threes, and went 4 for 4 from the free throw line and 2 field goals with 20 points.
What time's that game?
And what's that?
The game Thursday. He's asking.
Yeah, 1:15. And Brown with 13, Shirtliff with 12, Beckstead with 8, Moser with 2, Hepworth with 2, Frankman with 6, and Ward for the Pirates with 2. So as Coach Brown's encouraging the Dragons to go and beat that game. I missed Noreen. He ended up with 2 for the Pirates. The Pirate win it here at 67-51. And Coach Brown's congratulating his team. Dan, what should we do? Take a break, maybe come back after this? We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome to West Motor Ford. We love happy customers. With multiple financing options, it's easy to drive your new vehicle home. We offer a full line of new Fords and a constantly changing pre-owned vehicle inventory. Our service department is top-notch with technicians trained for everything from routine maintenance to major repairs. With a large selection of parts and accessories, including tires, we've got you covered. So come in and let us turn up your happy meter. Visit West Motor Ford in Preston today.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock, stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Coach Brown's introducing the 6 seniors. We start off with Adam Hurthworth, Isaac Frankman, Ty Ward, Jackson Moser, Ryan Beckstead, and Connor Nelson. So the Pirates are going to repeat as district champions as they win it here tonight at 67-51. And so they're going to take a Photoshop, going to cut the necks down. Judd, what's your final thoughts, Judd?
Just comparing the two games, just the attitude and the work ethic, won the game.
The first quarter, it's going to be tight because you start at 0-0, and Pirates just chipped away at it. Nelson had a great first quarter. Nelson, if he did not have that good first quarter to get the Pirates the 2 threes, and then Frankman's the only other person to get a field goal, and then the 2 free throws that Connor hit in that first period got the lead, and then Pirates never trailed at the end of quarters. They led it after end of 1, 10-9. They led it at halftime at 34-27, and they lead it at the end of 3 at 49-38. And then the Pirates win it here at 67-51. They scored 10 points in the first quarter, 24 in the fourth, compared to 18 for the Dragons. Outscored the Dragons in the third at 15-11, and the Pirates outscored the Dragons 18-2 in the fourth to the Dragons 13. So the Pirates outscored the Dragons in all 4 quarters, and you got to do that to get that win. And so the Pirates team, this is the tradition that really kind of went away. Did you ever cut the nets down?
We played at Marsh. They wouldn't let us.
They wouldn't let you cut the nets down.
They brought us a net.
And so the kids are on the tall lateral. Ty Ward's up there. One step up and reach up and cuts them. And it's a good tradition, and I'm glad that the Indians will let us cut their nets down. I'm sure somebody bought them a new net to go in place. So the Pirates are going to win it here and move on to that Thursday first game of the tournament, the 1:15 game, and they will take on the 3rd seed of the 3rd district, I believe, if I remember what that looks right. The Andy's going to give us percentages. Well, the Pirates, we're good, Andy. We're going to wrap things up, so appreciate it. Appreciate Judd Ward sitting next to me. Dan, appreciate Dan Hubbard sitting to the left of me, bringing you the video feed, and appreciate you guys listening. Make sure the sponsors know, make sure the radio station know, and can get things. So the Pirates win it here. Until next Thursday, 1:15, we're saying good night from Preston High School.
We thank you for listening tonight. This program is provided by KACH and mylocalradio.com, part of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. The executive producer of Westside Sports on KACH and mylocalradio.com is Val Cook, with Richard Ward announcing. This broadcast is provided for the enjoyment of our listeners and any recording, reuse, or rebroadcast of a portion or all of this program for commercial purposes is strictly prohibited without expressed written permission issued by Preston Broadcasting, LLC. Please remember to thank and support those sponsors who make this program possible, and always shop local first. This is John Beverly bidding you peace and good night.